Oh my God!
The Riverside Casino, 11:47 p.m. on a Tuesday night. Security cameras capture the final moments of Marcus' life. A 42-year-old construction worker, clutching his chest, collapsing next to slot machine number 247. What those cameras didn't capture was the spiritual battle that had been raging for his soul for the past 5 years. Marcus just lost his final bet. But the house was never the real enemy.
Where am I? This isn't the hospital. This isn't.
Marcus, you were summoned before the eternal courts. Your earthly account is now closed.
Wait, I need to call my wife. My daughter Sarah has a recital tomorrow. I promised I'd be there. I have to explain about the money.
Mr. Marcus, there is no tomorrow for you now. Only today. Only this moment. Only truth.
Oh God, I'm dead. And I'm here, kneeling before.
Marcus, husband to Linda for 19 years, father to Sarah for 16 years, child of mine for 34 years, gambler for the last 5. Let us begin at the end and work backward, Marcus. Tell me about your final bet.
My final bet, I put my last $20 into the machine. I was trying to win back Sarah's graduation dress money. Just $20 to win back 200.
Before that final bet, what was your prayer?
I asked you to help me win. I promised I'd give 10% to the church if you just helped me break even.
And the bet before that?
I bet Sarah's birthday money, $300. I was sure the machine was due for a payout.
And before that?
Linda's engagement ring. I pawned it for $800. I told her it was being cleaned.
Shall we continue backward, Marcus? Or do you see the pattern?
Every bet was supposed to fix the bet before it. I borrowed from Peter to pay Paul, then bet Paul's money to pay Peter back.
Show him the ledger, Gabriel.
December 2023, $50,000 second mortgage on family home, lost in 6 weeks. October 2023, $15,000 from Sarah's college fund, lost in 3 days. August 2023, $8,000 from Linda's medical savings, lost in 1 night. June 2023, $5,000 borrowed against his truck, lost in 2 hours.
I remember every single loss, every number, every machine, every table. They're burned into my memory like brands.
But do you remember what you lost each time you left home to gamble?
Money. I lost money.
No, Marcus. Every time you chose the casino over your family, you lost something that couldn't be won back at any table. You lost moments, Marcus. You lost presence. You lost trust.
I thought I was gambling for them. Every bet was supposed to make their lives better.
Tell me about the night you used Sarah's college fund.
She was only 15. I had 3 years to replace it. I was going to turn that $15,000 into $50,000 for her education.
Is that what you told yourself? Or is that what you told the machine?
What do you mean, Lord?
When you sat at that poker table, Marcus, what were you thinking about? Sarah's future or your next hand?
The next hand. I was thinking about the cards, the odds, the rush. Sarah wasn't even in my mind once I sat down.
And when you won that first big jackpot, $2,000, what did you do?
I kept playing. I told myself I was playing with house money. But
you weren't thinking about Sarah's violin lessons you could pay for. You were thinking about making it $4,000.
I was lying to myself, wasn't I? I wasn't gambling for them. I was gambling for me, for the high, for the feeling of being a winner.
While you were chasing your addiction, what was happening at home?
They were struggling because of me. Linda was working herself to death, and Sarah was learning to expect disappointment, and I was.
You were at table 7, betting your daughter's graduation dress money on a pair of 8s. Your final moment of earthly consciousness, Marcus. What do you remember?
Pain, chest pain, but not from the heart attack. From seeing Sarah's face when the imp told her where they found me, at a casino, at 11:47 p.m. on a school night. I heard every word as I was dying. I couldn't speak, but I could hear them putting it all together. 16 years of trust, gone. Sarah's respect for her father, shattered. Linda's faith in our marriage, destroyed.
And what was your final earthly prayer?
That you would somehow let me live long enough to make it right. To win it all back and make them proud of me again.
Even in your final prayer, Marcus, you were still trying to gamble your way out of the mess gambling created. Marcus, you stand before me having worshipped at the altar of chance instead of the altar of faithfulness. You serve the God of maybe instead of the God of always.
I know, Lord, I destroyed everything I claimed to be protecting. I deserve whatever punishment you give me.
But in your final conscious moment, what did you truly feel?
I felt regret. Not about losing money, about losing them, about the look in Sarah's eyes when she realized who her father really was.
That regret, Marcus, could have been the beginning of your repentance, but you let your addiction to end your salvation.
Lord, what of his family?
They'll be okay because I am with them. I hope you watching this will learn today that the only sure bet in life is my love. If you're listening to this and you recognize yourself in Marcus' story, stop. Right now. Comment, God, please save me from any form of addiction. Believe with faith and see how your life will change. He spent 5 years chasing a whim that would solve all his problems. But the real problem wasn't money. It was him. He was addicted to the illusion that he could control outcomes, that he could be the hero of his own story through luck. Matthew 16:26. What good will it be for someone to gain the whole world, yet forfeit their soul? Marcus lost much less than the whole world, but he nearly forfeited everything that mattered. The house always wins because the house doesn't love anything more than profit. But you have people who love you more than any jackpot. Don't bet against their love. Don't gamble with their trust. Gambling addiction affects 2 million Americans severely, with average losses of $55,000 per person. Behind every statistic is a family learning to live with the fallout of someone else's addiction. If Marcus's story sounds familiar, the first step isn't winning back what you've lost. It's admitting that gambling has become the problem, not the solution.
I learned that life's greatest jackpot isn't money. It's being present for the people who love you. Don't learn it the way he did.
Marcus gambled everything and lost. But his story doesn't have to be your story. The choice is still yours to make.